Hello everyone, this is Calvin Castine. We're at the Adirondack Slow Pitch League field at the West Plattsburgh Legion on this Friday, May 27th, 1988. A big showdown match between the Legion post 16-19 and Ubald's Sunoco. First pitch of the game is in there. This is Mickey Carpenter, the batter. Larry Dragoon on the mound for Ubald's. Ubald's comes in here with an 8-1 record. We'll try to get the 16-19 record for you momentarily. Up back to Dragoon, knocks it down on the hand to first to Babby, and we have one down. I'll bring up Ebersol, the left center fielder. Pitch from Dragoon. Swung on, popped up. Foul territory, Larry Dragoon pulls it down. We have 2 outs. This will bring up the shortstop, Alan Rock. A highly respected ball player in the Northern Tier. I have being visited by a bee at the moment. Sprayed myself with black fly spray, but it seems to have attracted a bee. Hit deep, pulled down by Kelly Dragoon. So 3 up, 3 down for the Legion, and we'll go to the bottom of the first with no score in the ball game. To lead things off for Ubald will be Brian Baker, the left fielder.
You can't sit in the dugout.
And the pitch. Tight, ball 1. We're battling the sun from this angle. We may not stay here too long. Maybe just this half inning. Like 2. Foul. When this game concludes, we'll leave immediately for South Acres Field, where we'll pick up the Barcombs Mr. Sub game and bring it to you after the conclusion of this contest. I'll slot to left center fielder Ebersol. One down and bring up Mark Tatro, the right center fielder. He swings at the first offering, hits it deep to left. 2 down. Our batter now will be Kyle Castine, the second baseman. And a pitch from Ernie Rock. Swung on, base hit up the middle. A base runner and a cleanup batter. Jerry Davison will step in now. Davison hits from the left side. Rock checks his defense and delivers. This is deep and wide, ball 1. Ball 2. The Legion, long a powerhouse here in the West Plattsburgh League. They're perennial contenders. Last year's title was taken by King's Trucking. Ubald Sunoco, of course. Ball 4 for Davison. The Ubald Sunoco team was the champions of the Lake Champlain League last year. However, only a few of these players were on that team. Deep. Ball 1. Strike. 1-1. Brian Dragoon hits it back to Ernie Rock. He fires to first. Nothing across for Ubald, and after one full, there's no score in the ball game. The famous press Republican sports writer John Coyer will step up here now, looking for the Legion's first hit of the ball game in this scoreless game. In the top of the second, pitch from Dragoon. On the ground, Brian Dragoon scoops, fires to first, in time, one down. And batter now will be Gagnier, the third baseman. Pitch from Dragoon in tight, ball one. On the ground, knocked down. Garso at third knocked it down, but that's all he could do with it. So Gagnier reaches. Batter will be Parent, the second baseman. Legion comes in here 7-2. Ubalds, as we said, 8-1. So a big game for both of these teams. They both have a loss to the Kings Trucking Club. Out of play. There are 14 teams in the league. When they've all played each other once after 13 games, they'll look at the league and they'll divide it up into two divisions at that point. They'll put the top teams in one division and the bottom in the other division. Hard hit, base hit to right field. Nice scoop up there by Jerry Davison. Defensively for Ubald, we have Larry Dragoon pitching. John Trudeau behind the plate. The batter here is Rock, a left fielder, T-Rock. See John Trudeau behind the plate. At first base, Frenchie Babby. Second base, Kyle Castine. Nice running grab, Kelly Dragoon. Covered a lot of ground to get there. Looked like a base hit, and Kelly Dragoon covers a lot of acreage out there. He caught up with it and pulled it down. Shortstop is Brian Dragoon. Third base, Rick Garso. Batter here is Emil, the right fielder. Outside, ball one. Two down. Runners at first and second. Top of the second. On the ground to Kyle Castine. He'll take the toss to second. Nothing across. We'll finish up Ubald's defense. Brian Baker is in left. Kelly Dragoon in left center. Mark Tatro in right center. And Jerry Davison in right. So no score as we go now to the bottom of the second.
Come on, Buck, get a point, Buck.
Pitch from Rock. Comebacker to Ernie Rock from Larry Dragoon, and
Kelly, you start. Come on, Kelly.
Larry Dragoon is out, and we lead off the second inning. The batter now is Kelly Dragoon, the left center fielder.
Come on, Kelly, be good.
Not the best place to be standing with the people on deck here. However, getting on the other side would be battling the sun. Strike.
Steady, Kelly. Come on, Kelly. On
deck, Rick Garso. Weakly hit to the left side. Alan Rock pulls it down. 2 outs.
Come on, guys. Let's get ready.
And the batter now will be Rick Garso, third baseman.
Come on, Rick. Come on, Ricky. You come on now. Come on, Rick. You start up. All right. Let's go.
And the pitch. Strike one.
We're level now. Start it, Rick. Come on, Rick.
1-1. Nice catch, Coyer at first. Beautiful grab, John Coyer. So 3 up, 3 down for Ubald. We go to the third inning with no score in the game. The veteran Ernie Rock will lead off things in the third inning. swings at the second offering, hits it to Brian Baker. Another foul line in foul territory. Baker pulls it down. We have one out. Now bring up B-Rock, the catcher. We have everything but a Z-Rock here. Have to go to radio, I guess, to find Z-Rock. Strike one from Dragoon. Ball, 1-1. On the ground to Rick Darso. Pulls it out of the dust, throws to Frenchie Babby. We have two outs. And the batter will be Mickey Carpenter. And the pitch. Swings at the first offering. Nice pickup. Larry Dragoon to Babby. Very quickly, 3 up, 3 down. Took a minute and 15 seconds. Nothing across. For the Legion, we go now to the bottom of the third. No score in the game. Team manager Frenchie Babby hits it back to Ernie Rock to lead off the bottom of the third, and he's quickly erased back. Goes from Rock to Poirier. One down. John Trudeau, the catcher, with a designated hitter tonight, Gerald Duquette on deck.
Oh, John, you're right, John. Come on, buddy. John, hit it hard, John. Come on, John. Come on, John. Pick me up, John.
Pitch from Rock. Trudeau hits it deep to left. It'll be in there, off the wall. It'll be held with 2, a double. A one-out double for John Trudeau.
Come on, dude.
And the batter now will be Gerald Duquette.
Come on, Duke, get him around. Base hit. RBI.
Top of the order to follow. Brian Baker on deck. Pitch to Duquette, strike one.
Send them orange, Duker. Come on, Duker.
Hit to third. Long throw to first. 2 down. Nice play by third baseman Gagner. There's a Brian Baker.
Kelly, 2 down.
And tight, ball 1. Ball 2 just misses. Line shot, foul. That woke up Kelly Dragoon.
All right, come on. Come on, Brian. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on, Brian. Come on. Come on, Brian. Base hit, Brian. Base hit. All right. Okay now.
And the pitch.
There you go. Come on, get a hold of it.
Nothing across in the third for Ubald. After 3 full, there's no score. Legion holds 16-19. Ubald, Sunoco, both holding at nothing. Larry Dragoon, which is strike 1 in there to Ebersol to lead off the top of the fourth in this scoreless ball game. Hit deep to Baker. Baker drifting back. He pulls it down. A little bit of excitement there as it popped out of his glove momentarily. But Baker pulled it down. And I'll bring up the shortstop, Alan Rock. Deep to Jerry Davison. He drifts back. Out number 2. 2 down, and bring up the cleanup man, John Coyer.
Brian Dragoon, your way last time.
A pitch from Larry Dragoon. Strike one.
Other one.
Hard hit up the middle. Base hit for Courier. He rounds. I believe that's his second hit. Coming up the third baseman, Gagnier. Swings, hits it foul. Strike one. Strike two. Pitch from Larry Dragoon. Deep ball. Gagnier being kind of brave, taking that. 2 strikes on him. Strike two. Excuse me, ball two. 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Hung on. Deep to Kelly Dragoon, but not too deep. He'll pull it down. Nothing across in the top of the fourth. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Legion post 16-19 nothing and Ubald Sunoco nothing. Mark Tatro will lead things off here. The bottom of the fourth. An error on the second baseman Parent.
We need it now.
I'll bring up the Ubald's second baseman, Kyle Castine. Pitch from Rock. Goes the opposite way. Fair ball. Over the bag, fair. I'll chase home Mark Tatro. Castine's going to be held with 2. Mark Tatro scores on a base hit down the opposite way for Kyle Castine. Batter now Jerry Davison. Strike one. Runner at second. On the ground, hit to Rock. Kyle Castine's going to score easily. Jerry Davison racing around at second. Nobody out. And Brian Dragoon, the batter.
Where's the uniform?
Opposite way.
Okay, Buck.
And Jerry Davison in at third. One down.
Kelly, run down. One out, Buck.
Larry Dragoon, the batter.
Come on, Buck. You can run, Buck. One out. One out, Buck.
Pitch from Rock.
Good eye, Buck. Good eye, Buck.
Ball one.
Good eye, Buck.
Ball two.
He's base runners, Buck. He's base runners.
Strike. 2-1.
Come on, Buck. Good eye, Buck.
3-1.
Come on, Bucky.
2-0 to score. Inside, outside. I mean deep. I didn't get it yet. Deep for ball 4. Put runners at the corners. 1 out. Kelly Dragoon, the batter.
Hard, buddy. Come on. Come on, Kelly. Good eye, Kelly.
Outside, ball 1.
Come on, Kelly. Come on, buddy. Good wrap. That's in your heart. You're
Center
scored.
field.
You're scored.
Throw. Jerry Davison does not score on that.
Come on, guys. Gotta be running now. Gotta be moving out there.
That was deep enough, and Davison's a fast enough runner. He should have scored. No sliding in this league, however. And Davison's in here with shorts on, but there's no sliding. This is Rick Garso. Popped up and drift out of play.
Come on, Ricky, base it. Come on. Hey, who's out there?
Up again, strike two.
Come on, Ricky. Come on, buddy. Yeah, hard. Make him feel that way.
We'll drop in.
All right.
Drives home Jerry Davison, run number 3. It's now a 3-0 ball game. I'll bring up Frenchie Babby.
Go. Come on, Frenchie.
No, Frenchie. We're wet now. 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Could be trouble. Nice running grab by Parent, the second baseman. So Ubald picks up 3 runs in the 4th, and we go to the 5th inning with Ubald Sunoco leading both 16-19, 3-0. Tom Rock will lead off things here in the 5th inning. Ubald's leading 3-0. First pitch from Dragoon, in tight, ball 1. Deep to Jerry Davison. Holds it down, 1 out. Jerry Davison covered a lot of ground out there. Have an outfield that can cover some ground is Ubald's team. This is Emil, the right fielder.
Right back on the mat.
Ball 1. Now this cannot be Emil because Ernie Rock is not on deck. This is probably Tom Rock here. The other guy probably was Tom Parent. Emil on deck with Ernie Rock to follow him. Brian Dragoon knocked it down and went under Rick Garsol's glove. I guess we'll call it a base hit. And this will bring up Emil with Ernie Rock on deck. Ball 1. Popped up. Kelly Dragoon calling. 2 down. I'll bring up Ernie Rock. And the mud is flying, actually the sand and dirt is flying over here. Making sand portraits. Also an exciting thing to do. Filling up softball boxes with sand. All kinds of exciting things. Brian Dragoon to Kyle Castine. And nothing across in the 5th. The Legion remains scoreless through 5 as we go to the bottom of the 5th, but Ubald leading 3-0. John Coyer, the batter, leading off the bottom of the 5th. His team leading 3-0. Pitch from Ernie Rock. Ball, no strike, hits the edge of the mat. 1-1. Well hit. Pulled down and left by Rock, Tom Rock. Dimensions here at this Legion field: 285 to left, 299 to dead center, and 275 to right field. Where there we go, right down the right field line. Batter Gerald Duquette. Swings at the first pitch. Gonna be a base hit. It'll go in the books as a base hit. Only a 15-footer, but it's a base hit nonetheless. Top of the order now with 1 out and a base runner, Brian Baker. To Alan Rock. Rock to Parent, and we have 2 down. Baker reaches on the fielder's choice. And the batter will be Mark Tatro, the right center fielder. Bottom of the 5th, 3-0 the score. Up the middle, right right at Ernie Rock, stuck his glove down. Showed that there's still some reflexes in the veteran. So nothing across for Ubald in the fifth. We go to the sixth inning with the score holding at Ubald 3 and both 16-19, nothing. Foul ball. This is B. Rock, the catcher. Since I don't have first names on these guys, I'll just make them up. We'll call him Bubba. Bubba Rock. The catcher at bat. Pitch from Dragoon. Strike 2. Pitch from Dragoon. Foul. No foul ball, third strike rule here. Deep ball. Foul up again. This is the beauty of the ASA softball rule that's utilized in the Gentlemen's League and the City Women's League. Foul ball on the third strike and you're out. Cuts down his endless foul balling that some guys do. Hit to Kyle Castine. Goes to Frenchie Babby, and we have one down finally. Top of the order now, Mickey Carpenter. Pitch from Dragoon. Real tight, ball 1. Strike 1-1. Mark Tatro. 2 down. And we'll bring up Ebersol, the left center fielder. Popped up, Rick Garso calling. 3 up, 3 down once again, nothing across in the 6th. Only 3 more outs remaining for the Legion as we go to the bottom of the 6th with Ubald leading 3-0.
Come on, Kyle, get a score.
Kyle Castine will lead things off in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch from Ernie Rock. 3-0 score, strike 1.
Hey, Kyle, what do you say? Get us one, Kyle.
On deck, Jerry Davison. Strike 2, out of play.
All right, good hustle, Kyle. Good hustle. All right.
1 down. I'll bring up Jerry Davison, the right fielder.
Come on, Jerry. Hey, Smitty, how's it going?
Ball 1.
How, Jerry? Come on, Jerry. Okay, who's next?
Right center.
Start. Come on, Brian. Come on, Brian.
2 down. Bring up Brian Dragoon. Very fast-moving ball game. Dragoon lines a base hit to center.
Hey, Bob, come on, Bob.
Ubald has a runner with 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th, 3-0. Ubald's leading the Legion. Batter now, Larry Dragoon. Ball 1. To left, we'll play it on a hop.
Kelly, stay up, Kelly. Hey, come on, Kelly. Get out of this run, buddy. Swing that bat now, Kelly. Don't poke it, Kelly. Just go there and stroke it. Just go there and stroke it. Get someone to it.
The first and second, 2 outs. And Kelly Dragoon, the batter.
Swing that bat now, buddy. Come on, Kelly. Come on, Kelly. Come on, Kelly. RBI out there, Kelly.
The second, Parent. Not going to have a play.
Ricky, gotta have that hit again. Level, buddy. Level.
And the bases is full of Dragoons. There's a Brian Dragoon at third, a Larry Dragoon at second, and a Kelly Dragoon at first. So it's full of Dragoons, and it's up to Rick Garso to drive a couple of them in. Popped up high. If it stays in play, it'll be an out. Strike one. Rock moving his right fielder over.
Good eye, good
Ball.
eye.
I'll be out of play. Strike two.
Man, Rick, get her man, yeah. Come on, buddy. Come on now, go.
It'll be playable, foul territory. And he hung on to it. Nice catch by the right fielder, Amel. And we'll go now to the seventh inning. Legion down to their final 3 outs. They trail 3-0 in this ball game. Legion 7-2 record coming in. Ubald 8-1 coming in. It'll be the 3, 4, and 5 hitters. Try to get something going for Legion. In the top of the 7th, Alan Rock, the batter. John Coyer on deck.
There we go, nice pass.
Ball 2, 2-0. Ball 3, 3-0. Rock will take a walk. Strike, 3-1.
Another one. Right.
Misses outside, ball 4. So Alan Rock takes the walk, and John Coyer will be the batter.
I got him on the
Ball 1.
There it is.
There haven't been a lot of base runners coming into this inning. Dragoon had faced 22 men out of a possible 18 outs, so only 4 runners stranded. Strike.
Settle down, buddy. Come on. Make it real good. Waiting for a walk. Take a pitch.
Comebacker, Larry Dragoon goes to Davison to first, throws it high to Kyle Castine. I think I said Davison. Dragoon to Kyle Castine. Castine threw it high to first, otherwise it would have been double play. Coyer knew it when he hit it. Bring up the third baseman, Gagner. With 1 out.
Right on the mat, buddy.
Pitch from Dragoon. Swings at the first offering, fouls it. Strike 1. Base hit to left. Brian Baker throws it to Brian Dragoon. We have runners at first and second. And in this 3-0 ball game, the potential tying run comes to the plate, Tom Parent.
Good D, guys. Knock it down.
Strike 1. 1 out. Top of the 7th. 3-0 the score. Potential tying run at bat. Ball 1, 1-1. Popped up. Could be trouble. Foul ball. Foul ball. Legion trying to convince the umpire it was fair, but foul by a couple of feet.
Come on, back. Good D there, guys. There you go. There it is,
Mark Tatro. Got a beat on it. 2 down. There'll be no advance. A high pop-up. I'll bring up Tom Rock, the left fielder. Pitch a bit inside, ball 1. Legion down to their final out. And a base hit up the middle. Kelly Dragoon throws, John Coyer, who is not known for his running, and representing the potential last out, holds up at third. Now bring up Amel, the right fielder. Bases loaded, potential lead run at the plate. Goes the opposite way, but it's going to be foul. Strike one. Dave Amel at the bat. Dragoon checks his defense. In the pitch. On the ground to Brian Dragoon. Just in time. Just in time to Kyle Castine covering. So shutout. A 3-0 ball game. Ubald Sunoco moves to 9-1. The Legion falls to 7-3. And that's the way it was at the West Plattsburgh Legion Field on Friday, May 27th, 1988. We're on our way now to South Acres to pick up the Barcombs Mr. Sub game, which should already be in progress. Hello everyone, this is Calvin Castine. We're at South Acres Field. We just missed one out here. Second pitch of the ball game is swung on a base hit. We have one out and a runner at first as we pick up action here in the top of the first inning. Mr. Sub versus Barcombs TV and Furniture. Gary Polhemus grounded out. Steve Wyatt just wrapped a single into center field. Batter now is Tommy Pelkey, the first baseman. Pitch from Joey Trombley. Strike, 1-1. First time these two clubs met, Barcombs came away with a 12-4 victory. Base hit up the middle. Gets away from Randy Barcombe. We'll have runners at the corners. And Todd Howard will step in. He's the man who makes the decisions on the team here, team manager of sorts. Barcombs, of course, if you've been following, are winless. They're 0 for 3 when Hometown Cable is viewing. And we're here looking to see if we can break that jinx for them. Todd Howard lines a single into left. We have runners at first and second, and the first run of the game across. Since we turned the camera on, there's been nothing but hits here for Mr. Sub. And Kirby Smith, the left center fielder, steps in. He swings at the first offering. Gets it to Murnane at second. McDonough, the first double play, yes. Pretty play, Rob McDonough playing shortstop. Usually we see Dale Hawksby there, but McDonough was short, and over at third tonight is supposed to be Dean Lombard. We didn't really notice. We'll find out in the top of the second. So after 1/2 inning of play, it's Mr. Sub 1, and Barcombs coming to bat. Bruce Schoenig will lead things off for Barcombs TV in the bottom of the first. Umpires Bottoms and McKinley umpiring today's game. The veteran Dick Perry on the pitching rubber. This game we had anticipated a 7:45 start. The newspaper had said 7:45. Clean the plate. On the ground to second. Bat hop. Bat hop base hit. He's going to try to stretch it into 2. Schoening is out. And a big throw there, I believe. Let's see, right center fielder should be Polhemus. And batter will be Randy Barcombe with 1 down. And a pitch from Dick Perry. Swung on, hit to left. Sinking liner is pulled down by Todd Howard. 2 down. And Denny Laporte will step in. Line foul. We took a spin around Plattsburgh. We, as we said, are anticipating a 7:45 game time. The Press Republican took it upon itself to reschedule this game for the Gentlemen's League, but the Gentlemen's League is going to play it at 9 as originally scheduled, and not at 7:45 when the Press decided it was going to be played. Fouled at the plate. Strike 2. So we raced here to get here for 7:45. We thought that the game time had been changed when we read the paper. Found out the game was going to start at 9.
Come on, Dad.
Ball. So we had a few minutes to kill, so we drove over around the corner here up to Mr. Sub to buy our first Mr. Sub. It's owned by Gladys Perry, Dick Perry's wife. So we're going to try it after the game. It's going to be a late supper for us. Laporte singles and Dan Yakey. Disco Dan Yakey, the batter. And the pitch. Strike 1. Hit deep.